Pump that bass.
The rims may offend you on the shit I slide into. Fuck you, sing it to the desert, tell you be cool. Hold out the pistols, roll by the cops and
Pump that bass.
What's going on, guys? King Two Lounge here. So I saw a video of CrypticGamingLeague, and he said alternatives to Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning. So basically, this is what you're looking at. All right, Judgment 4,000, Warning 2. All right, so usually it's a Solemn Brigade, so they usually play about 3 of these. Okay, and I know people hate paying life points on that, so I decided to make a video that elaborates a little bit more on that. So I also decided, because he showed a little bit about it too, about how to play against hand traps. And by hand traps, I don't have Max C, but I would show it to you. We have DD Crow, Effect Veiler, Trigodio, and of course, Gores. Alright, so these are the big 4. Alright, those are the main 4 hand traps you're going to see. Maybe not DD Crow, but you're going to see those 3, okay? Now when it comes to Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, you're basically trying to stop a summon or a spell and trap. Now I went a little bit further than that, and I went into counter trap lineups, the fastest spell speed, okay? So first off, we have Debunk, alright? Debunk negates the activation of effect monster's effect that activates in the hand or the grave and removes it from play. So not only does it can go from their hand straight to RFP, it doesn't even touch the field. So for the most part, I mean, this card's amazing. You guys need to invest in this, okay? Now, let's say they already got it out, alright? You couldn't stop the inherent summon, you couldn't stop the special summon from the hand, okay? They already pulled it on you. Now you can activate Swallow Fit. Like, this is my favorite card, my favorite tech card, because there's no cost to this. Basically, it just negates the activation of effect monster's effect that activates when he's special summoned, including himself, and destroys it. Okay, so this goes to the grave. So basically, it works with anything that special summons itself from the grave, from the hand, anything like that. I know I'm gonna get some hate on this, but I mean, this is my alternative to Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment, because it's amazing. There's no cost to it. You just activate and it kills it. So Swallow Flip, another card you need to invest in. All right, now let's say you're playing against Monarchs, right? And obviously Monarchs don't special summon themselves. Well, then you can tech in Pulling the Rug. Basically, he negates the activation of effect monster's effect activates when normal summon and destroys it. So perfect for Monarchs, perfect for anything like that. I think it even works against like Light God Monarchs, or Monarchs, or any kind of like, it works great against like frogs that swarm to build up to God cards, you know, Obelisk and Slifer. So good card. A lot less played, but you know, still, we're showing you options, guys. All right, now if you're running darks, which a lot of people are, just because you know there's a lot of great dark monsters out there. I'm running Chaos Dragon, so I would know. All right, so this is Dark Illusion. All right, this works strictly for darks, but it negates a spell, trap, or effect monster that activates that targets a face-up dark. All right, so it has to target. That's the only thing. Other than that, though, it will stop a spell, a trap, or an effect monster's effect. So I get some hate on that, but please feel free. All right, guys, and another one of my favorite tech cards, because I will spend hours literally looking this stuff up just to be 100%. And even if I'm not 100%, it's still a great card to invest in. This one actually just came out in the new Return of the Duelist collection. Sorry, guys. And it's called Rebound. For those that don't know, it's the perfect answer to Compulse, to Trish if it comes unbanned, to anything like that, anything that bounces. Basically, when your opponent activates a spell, trap, or monster's effect that returns cards from the field to the hand, negate it, and if you do, send 1 card from their hand or from their side of the field to the grave. So not only do you negate their bouncing, but you also get to discard from their hand or destroy something on the field. Okay? When this card is destroyed, when it's set and MST, destroyed anyhow, Heavy Storm, MST, whatever, Dust Tornado, by your opponent's card effect, it doesn't have to be spell, trap, or monster, anything, card effect, and sent to the graveyard, you get to draw a card. So it's like a Security Orb, but for bouncing. Great card. You guys should invest in this. Alright? Now, I know a lot of guys are saying, well, why not just run Starlight Road? Well, you could run Starlight Road, but this trap lineup right now is basically just counter traps. Now, I am going to highlight Starlight Road because it's a very good card. If you guys aren't running 1 or 2, you guys probably should. just for those mass destruction effects. Basically, if y'all don't know Starlight Road or you're new to the game, I'm gonna clue you in. When an effect is activated that will destroy 2 or more cards, negate it and destroy it, and then you can special summon a Stardust Dragon. The Stardust Dragon itself is a shield. Alright? Now, I know a lot of people are always saying Starlight Road or Huge Revolution is over. The thing is, both of them work the same way. Okay? So this one is when an effect is activated. Alright, now Huge Revolution says spell, trap, or effect monster's effect is activated. It destroys 2 or more cards, negate it, and banish it. So this one banishes it, and this one simply destroys it. However, this one destroys it and special summons the Stardust Dragon. So, I mean, it's really up to you. It's in the air, which you'd rather prefer to do. Now, for monsters effects, if you want to stay away from that and you're just going for spell or trap removal, I mean, of course, there's Dark Bribe. Dark Bribe is the cure-all, basically. It says when an opponent's spell or trap is activated, negate it, destroy it, and then the opponent draws 1 card. The only drawback is they get to draw. Okay. Now, if you're playing, or you know they're playing Magic heavy, they're not playing very many traps, and you're going very meta for your deck, there's also a Magic Drain. Again, a very cheap card, very good. Basically, when your opponent activates a Magic, they have to immediately discard another Magic to activate their first Magic. So they're losing. So I mean, they're using up 2 spells for the play of 1. All right. If not, you negate the activation of the Magic card and destroy it. So I mean, it's great for dark holes. It's great for any kind of Magic. My body's a shield, anything like that. Trying to think, that Life Force one, Soul Taker, I think it is. Any of those, it's great for that because they automatically have to use another Magic that they might have been saving, or something like that. It basically makes them use 2 Magics for the use of 1. All right, and it's actually quite effective. I use it for my deck all the time. And remember, these are low-cost alternatives to Solemn Judgment and Solemn Warning, okay? Now, if you know they're running traps heavy, like if you're playing Counter Fairy, something like that, one of the best tech cards, no drawback whatsoever, amazing card in my opinion. Some say it's situational, but I know for a fact if they're playing anything counter trap, I will automatically put in counter. The thing about counter is people may be looking at it like, what the hell is that? Well, it's actually from the Tactical Evolution, and it says, negate the activation of the counter trap and destroy it. Simple. That's it. 1 line of text. Simple, yet very effective. Alright? So, that'll be the trap lineup for this. There's some other cards I was going to show you, but I was trying to stick to mainly counter traps. Alright? So, real quick, we'll go through them again. Counter, Magic Drain, Dark Bribe, Huge Revolution is over, Starlight Road, Rebound, one of my favorites, Dark Illusion, Pulling the Rug, Swallow Flip, another amazing card. I use this against Insectors and it worked well, and Debunk, one of my new favorites. So that'll be it for now, guys. If you guys have anything you'd like to comment or say or anything like that, feel free to show some love and comment below. I'm also going to be updating a trade binder, so be on the lookout for that. But hopefully, we'll see you guys. Alright, so feel free to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.